Across China, mountains have been carved open, oceans have been connected, and engineering limits have been rewritten.
Attention all citizens.
From
The number
bridges
7
that float
express
above the
transit is delayed
clouds,
by 5 minutes.
to tunnels
Air
driven
quality levels
beneath the
remain
sea,
stable.
and transportation networks, stretching farther than once, seemed possible. These are the mega-projects reshaping an entire nation. But behind every breathtaking structure lies an even greater story, one of innovation, precision, relentless determination, and engineering on an extraordinary scale. Over the next 2 hours, Syntech Industries takes you inside China's most ambitious mega-projects, revealing how impossible ideas became engineering reality. This bridge should not exist. Deep within the mists of Guizhou, human ambition defies gravity, piercing through the clouds to connect the unreachable world. From concrete giants to steel dragons, China is constructing a reality once thought impossible, turning the most hostile terrains into global engineering marvels today. With 70% of its land covered by mountains and plateaus, the geography itself was a barrier that demanded a revolutionary leap in construction technology. Why would a nation choose to build structures that challenge every law of physics in the harshest places on Earth? This is a grand struggle. This is not just about steel and concrete. It is a battle between human will and the absolute limits of nature's most formidable barriers. Welcome to the world of impossible megaprojects, where the scale of imagination meets the precision of advanced engineering to rewrite the history of mankind.
Agreed.
To understand these feats, we must look beyond the surface and into the technical mastery that makes the impossible a daily reality for millions. Every structure tells a story of overcoming failure, pushing the boundaries of material science, and daring to dream bigger than any generation before us. The blueprint for the future is being drawn in the most unlikely places, from the depths of the ocean to the highest mountain peaks. Connectivity is the pulse of a nation, and in China, that pulse beats through the mountains, tunnels, and bridges that span across the vast horizon. It is a relentless pursuit of progress, where every mega-project serves as a pillar for a new era of global infrastructure and technological dominance. Precision is the silent hero of these projects, where a single millimeter can be the difference between a global triumph and a catastrophic failure. The tension of the cables mirrors the tension of the ambition, holding together the weight of progress against the relentless pull of the Earth. What was once isolated is now integrated, as these mega-projects create a network that breathes life into the furthest corners of the country. The transition from human hands to robotic precision has accelerated the pace of
structural
change,
integrity scan
allowing for
sector
feats
Gamma just
that were
cleared.
once deemed purely
Rerouting
science
power
fiction.
to the new conduits
Behind
now.
every crane and bulldozer is a digital brain, a complex system of algorithms and data points managing the flow of the impossible. The human element remains at the core. The visionaries who see a bridge where there is only a void and a city where there is desert. This is the architecture of the future, a testament to what can be achieved when resources, technology, and sheer will converge in harmony. As we dive deeper into the specifics of these projects, prepare to witness the engineering secrets that define China's rise to the top. At a height of 565 meters, the Beipanjiang Bridge is a titan. A single centimeter of error here could lead to total disaster. How do you secure a million-ton structure in crumbly limestone? The secret lies deep within the mountain, in an engineering solution never seen before. Inside these concrete giants is a skeleton of high-strength steel, designed to flex and breathe under the immense pressure of wind and weight. Lifting segments weighing hundreds of tons in high-altitude winds requires a delicate balance of power and precision, orchestrated by advanced software systems. To withstand gale force winds, engineers developed aerodynamic decks that allow the air to flow through, preventing the structure from swaying out of control. Every cable is a lifeline, carrying thousands of tons of tension to keep the bridge suspended over the abyss with absolute mathematical certainty. Custom-built machines are the hands of this operation, designed specifically to operate in environments where traditional cranes simply cannot reach the target. The Pingtang Bridge is a masterpiece of aesthetics and utility. Its 3 towers standing as silent guardians over the deep, rugged valleys of Guizhou. Each main cable is composed of thousands of individual high-tensile steel wires, bundled together to create a force capable of holding up mountains. What used to take hours of dangerous travel on winding mountain roads now takes minutes, fundamentally changing the lives of millions in the region. Construction never stops. Under the glow of artificial light, the fight against time and the elements continues in a relentless 24-hour cycle. Seismic safety is paramount. These massive dampeners act like shock absorbers for the entire bridge, ensuring it stands firm even during powerful earthquakes. The transition from bridge to tunnel is a seamless feat of geometry, requiring perfect alignment between 2 different worlds of engineering and construction. This is no ordinary concrete. It is a high-performance blend designed to resist the freezing temperatures and high humidity of the mountainous terrain. The complexity beneath the surface is staggering, a labyrinth of steel that supports the massive weight of the traffic flowing above the clouds. For the workers, this is a workplace like no other, where bravery is as essential as a hard hat and a safety harness. In the face of nature's grand scale, the bridge is an elegant statement of human presence, a testament to our desire to transcend boundaries. Advanced fluid dynamics simulations allow engineers to predict how the bridge will behave in storms that haven't even happened yet. Every bolt and joint is a critical point of failure, monitored by sensors to ensure the integrity of the entire structure over its lifespan. This is the frontier of the possible, where every completed bridge serves as a stepping stone for the next, even more ambitious project. The internal architecture of these pylons is as complex as a skyscraper, housing the systems that keep the bridge alive and stable. Bridges must move to survive. Expansion joints allow the structure to grow and shrink with temperature changes without cracking under the pressure. The perspective from the top is a reminder of the scale of the challenge and the magnitude of the human achievement realized here. In just 3 decades, China has built more world-class bridges than most countries have in a century, accelerating the evolution of civil engineering. Digital twins allow engineers to monitor the bridge's health in real time, predicting maintenance needs before any visible signs of wear appear on the surface. Not all bridges are about height. Some are about endurance, crossing vast expanses of water and mud with thousands of deep-sea foundations. Water is the silent enemy of steel. Every bridge is equipped with advanced drainage and anti-corrosion coatings to ensure a century-long service life. Beyond function, there is beauty. These bridges have become icons of progress, glowing symbols of a nation's technological and economic might. The road ahead is paved with innovation. As we leave the heights of the bridges, we prepare to go beneath the surface. From the sky to the subterranean, the next chapter of China's impossible projects lies deep within the Earth's crust. Let's descend now. Beneath the surface, massive steel monsters are at work. These tunnel-boring machines are the giants that are literally reshaping the Earth's crust. Equipped with diamond-hard teeth, these machines can crush through solid granite, moving forward with a relentless force that no mountain can withstand. A single TBM can be as long as 2 football fields and as tall as a 5-story building, a factory on tracks moving underground. Piloting these machines requires absolute focus. Operators manage thousands of data points to ensure the machine stays on a path within millimeters of accuracy. As it digs, the machine simultaneously installs the tunnel's concrete lining, creating a finished structure in its wake as it pushes further into the dark. In the karst regions of China, the challenge is not just the rock, but the hidden underground rivers that can flood a tunnel in seconds. Engineers use advanced chemical grouting to freeze the ground and seal off leaks, turning unstable mud into solid barriers against the crushing water pressure. The logistics of digging a tunnel are immense, requiring a constant stream of materials in and millions of tons of debris out every day. These are the veins of a nation, allowing trains and cars to bypass treacherous mountain passes and cross beneath the deepest seas in minutes. Maintaining the cutterhead often requires workers to enter high-pressure environments, where the air is as thick as water, demanding incredible physical endurance. The force is immense. Thousands of tons of hydraulic pressure are used to propel the machine forward against the weight of the mountain above. For undersea projects, engineers sometimes build the tunnel on the surface, lowering massive concrete segments to the seafloor with surgical precision and care. Laser guidance systems ensure that two machines digging from opposite sides of a mountain meet in the middle, with almost zero margin for error. The entrance is a critical point, where the engineering must transition from the open air to the immense pressure of the Earth's deep interior. The breakthrough is a moment of pure triumph, the culmination of years of labor, and the final victory of human ingenuity over stone. China is now the world leader in TBM manufacturing, creating machines tailored for every possible geological challenge found across the globe today. Geological mapping is the first line of defense, using seismic data to see through the mountain before a single inch is actually dug. In the deep underground, life support is critical. Ventilation and cooling systems work constantly to keep temperatures bearable in the heat of the Earth. These tunnels are designed for speed, with every curve and incline calculated to allow trains to maintain 300 kilometers per hour safely. Every seal must be perfect. At depths of hundreds of meters, even the smallest leak could eventually lead to a catastrophic tunnel failure. Modern tunnels are smart, equipped with sensors that monitor air quality, traffic flow, and structural integrity in real time, 24 hours a day. Artificial islands act as the gateway between the sky and the sea, anchoring the tunnels that link the Pearl River Delta's major economic hubs. Sustainability is built in. Excavated materials are often recycled on site, used to create the very concrete that will line the tunnel's inner walls. Safety is never an afterthought. Every major tunnel includes emergency escape routes and fire suppression systems designed to protect thousands of lives. When digging under cities, engineers freeze the ground to the hardness of rock, preventing any movement that could damage the buildings above them. The scale of the equipment matches the scale of the ambition, moving mountains not by hand, but through the power of advanced industrial machinery. Friction is the enemy of progress. Specialized foams and lubricants are injected to allow the machine to slide through the earth with maximum efficiency. These underground cathedrals are the foundation of modern urban life, moving millions of people daily without adding a single car to the streets. Even after construction is finished, the work continues. Maintenance teams patrol these tunnels every night, ensuring that every system is functioning perfectly. Automation is the future. Robots are now taking over the most repetitive and dangerous tasks, increasing both the speed and the safety of construction. From the outside, they are just holes in the ground, but inside, they are the result of decades of research and billions in investment. In earthquake zones, tunnels are designed to be flexible, allowing them to ride the waves of a tremor without collapsing or losing integrity. For high-speed rail, the rails must be perfectly straight. Even a deviation of a few millimeters could be felt by passengers at high speeds. The finished product is a triumph of form and function, a clean and efficient passage through the most difficult obstacles nature can provide. The scale of the fabrication is unmatched, with each segment weighing as much as a small ship, built to survive for over a century. Tunnels are the hidden threads that stitch the fabric of the country together, making a vast nation feel small and more connected than ever. Maintenance of these giants is a feat in itself, requiring the constant replacement of the parts that take the most abuse from the rock. As we emerge from the depths of the earth, we turn our gaze toward another force of nature, the power of falling water. This is Baihetan, the world's second largest hydroelectric station. It is a concrete beast designed to tame one of the world's most powerful rivers.
Coolant,
why doesn't this massive concrete wall crack under its own heat? The secret is a hidden network of arteries that regulate temperature from within. Taming the Jinsha River requires managing a force equivalent to millions of horses, all directed through the dam's precisely engineered spillways and gates. Standing nearly 300 meters tall, the dam is an arch of engineering perfection, distributing the weight of the water into the solid mountain. Inside the mountain lies a hidden cathedral of power. Each of these turbines can generate 1 million kilowatts, enough to power a whole city. These are the world's first 1 gigawatt hydro generator units, a technological breakthrough that pushes the limits of what is possible in energy production today. The concrete itself is a masterpiece of material science, formulated to stay stable for centuries, despite the extreme pressures and varying weather conditions. This massive lake stores billions of cubic meters of water, acting as a giant battery for China's green energy revolution and industrial growth. Baihetan is a smart dam, integrated with thousands of sensors that provide real-time data on every aspect of its operation and structural integrity. Control is the key. Engineers can manage the river's flow with the push of a button, protecting downstream cities from the threat of floods. The energy captured here travels thousands of kilometers via ultra-high voltage lines, feeding the industrial heartlands of eastern China with clean, renewable power. The mountains themselves are part of the dam. Thousands of anchors turn the canyon walls into a foundation stronger than anything found in nature. In the silence of the night, Baihetan continues its work, a quiet titan of energy that never sleeps, powering a nation's dreams into reality. Every drop of water is used with maximum efficiency, flowing through underground tunnels that are as large as subway systems to reach the turbines.
All parameters
Precision
within
at this scale is breathtaking.
Confirmed. The balance
These 800-ton runners must be balanced to the weight of a few coins to spin perfectly. The spillway design is a work of art, designed to dissipate the energy of the falling water, to prevent erosion of the riverbed below. Monitoring the body temperature of the concrete allows engineers to adjust the cooling flow, ensuring the structure remains free of internal stress. This transformation is about more than power. It is about carbon neutrality, helping China move away from coal and toward a greener future. The electrical infrastructure is as impressive as the concrete, using advanced insulation and cooling to manage the massive currents being generated every second. The scale of the underground excavation is mind-boggling, requiring the removal of millions of tons of rock to create the space for power. Hydropower isn't just for electricity. Advanced shiplifts allow trade to continue, turning once shallow rivers into deep-water highways for economic transport and trade. The arch shape is a marvel of physics, using the water's own pressure to push the dam harder into the mountains for more stability. Robotic inspectors provide a level of detail that human eyes cannot match, ensuring the dam's safety for generations to come with constant monitoring. As the sun sets, the true magnitude of this project becomes clear. It is a monument to what humanity can achieve through science and will. Managing this resource requires constant vigilance, balancing the needs of power generation with environmental protection and downstream water safety for all. Environmental engineering is woven into the design, with systems created to protect local wildlife and maintain the ecological balance of the Jinsha River. The hum of the turbines is the sound of progress, a low-frequency vibration that signals the movement of energy across a vast and hungry continent. Even the top of the dam is a highway, a functional part of the regional infrastructure that connects the two sides of the canyon. The dam feels the water. Every pound of pressure is recorded and analyzed to ensure the structure is performing exactly as the engineers intended. From the mountains to the sea, this energy is the lifeblood of a new era, bridging the gap between the Wild West and the Industrial East. Success is built on collaboration. Thousands of minds from dozens of disciplines came together to make Baihetan a reality for the world to see. It is a landscape of the future, where technology and nature exist in a complex, carefully managed dance of power and environmental sustainability today. Every component is a work of precision, designed to withstand the abrasive force of water for decades, without losing efficiency or structural integrity. Against the fury of the elements, the dam is an unshakable fortress, a symbol of stability in an increasingly unpredictable and changing global climate. Baihetan's contribution is vital, providing the stability needed to integrate more wind and solar power into the world's largest electrical grid system. The river is reborn here, its power harnessed, but its life preserved, flowing toward a future where man and nature can thrive together. As we leave the waters of Baihetan, we move toward the arteries of the nation, the high-speed rails and the cities of tomorrow. Speed is the new dimension of space. China's high-speed rail network is the longest on Earth, moving people faster than ever imagined before. What took days now takes hours. This network has effectively shrunk the country, turning distant provinces into neighboring suburbs of the great megacities. It is a triumph of aerodynamics and material science, where every train is a masterpiece of efficiency, slicing through the air with minimal resistance. These stations are the cathedrals of the modern age, managing millions of passengers with AI-driven logistics and seamless, contactless digital integration systems. Stability is the hallmark. At 350 kilometers per hour, a coin can stand on its edge on the windowsill without falling over. The future is frictionless. Magnetic levitation trains are now pushing the boundaries even further, aiming for speeds that rival commercial air travel itself. Zhonggan was not built to be a normal city. It is a living laboratory for urban planning, a smart city built from the ground up. Above ground is for people and parks. Below ground is the city of the future, where utilities and logistics flow through automated subterranean corridors. Data is the new electricity. In Zhonggan, every street and building is part of a digital nervous system, optimizing life in real time with AI. The city is an ecosystem of automation, where self-driving vehicles and robotic services are not just prototypes, but a fundamental part of daily life. Sustainability and urbanity are no longer at odds. The new generation of cities is designed to breathe, integrating nature directly into the concrete fabric. Food security is built into the urban design, with vertical farms providing fresh produce to residents, without the need for long-distance transport and logistics. These cities are power plants themselves, capturing energy from every surface to create a decentralized, resilient grid that powers a sustainable way of life. The invisible city is just as impressive, with automated waste and recycling systems that keep the streets clean and the environment protected from pollution. Public spaces are designed for connection, both social and digital, creating a city that is as much about community as it is about advanced technology. Management is proactive, not reactive. Using digital twins, city officials can predict issues and simulate changes before they ever happen in the real world. This is the China Speed in physical form, an integrated network of transport, data, and sustainable living that is redefining the human-urban experience. The train is more than a vehicle. It is a catalyst for economic growth, bringing opportunity and talent to every corner of the vast Chinese nation. Living in these cities feels like stepping into the future, where the home is an intelligent partner that adapts to your needs and preferences daily. The sky is the new delivery route, with automated drone systems moving goods across the city, with zero emissions and maximum efficiency in every flight. It is a holistic vision of progress, where the infrastructure of the future is built with respect for the environment and the heritage of the land. Communication and transport go hand in hand. Every rail line is a data highway, carrying information at the speed of light across the entire country. The city wakes up as the sun sets, its digital pulse beating in time with the needs of its millions of residents and automated industrial systems. This is the art of logistics, a complex dance of steel and light that keeps the nation moving with the precision of a high-end Swiss watch. Even with automation, the human element provides the ultimate oversight, ensuring that technology serves the safety and comfort of every single passenger on board. The city of the future is not a dream. It is being built now, one block at a time, with the ambition of a new superpower. Every morning, thousands of these trains set off, carrying the energy and ideas of a nation into a new day of infinite possibilities and growth. Innovation is everywhere, from the tracks to the roofs, creating a resilient and self-sufficient society that is ready for the challenges of the future. This is the legacy for the next generation. A world where the barriers of distance and difficulty have been removed by the power of engineering. As we conclude our journey through these mega projects, we look back at what it means for the future of our civilization and our planet. China is building what the world once thought was impossible. But the true story isn't just about the scale or the speed of the construction. It's about the hundreds of thousands of individuals who dared to dream, to plan, and to labor in the most challenging conditions on the planet. These projects are more than just steel and concrete. They are the physical manifestation of a nation's will to overcome the limitations of the natural world. The contrast between the past and the present is a reminder of how far we can come when we focus our collective ingenuity on solving problems. The question is no longer, how did they build this? But rather, what will they build next? The horizon of the possible is constantly shifting. The next frontier lies in the harmony between our massive ambitions and the health of our planet, building a world that is both great and green. Science and engineering are the tools we use to listen to the universe and to speak back to it, building the infrastructure for human exploration. Every great project starts with a single line, a single thought that refuses to accept no for an answer and pushes toward the impossible. We are living in an era where the boundary between science fiction and reality is being erased by the sheer power of human construction and design. Material science is the quiet engine of this revolution, creating substances that are stronger, lighter, and smarter than anything we have ever known before. Global trade is the blood flow of the modern world, and these ports are the hearts that keep the global economy beating with robotic efficiency. The mega projects of the digital world are just as significant as the ones in the physical world, creating the brains that manage our modern infrastructure. Engineering nature is the ultimate challenge. We are learning how to heal the earth as fast as we have learned how to build upon it. The dedication of the workforce is the foundation of every record-breaking project, a human story of sweat, skill, and an unwavering commitment to excellence. In the end, these structures become part of the landscape, as if they were always meant to be there, bridging the gaps in our world. The scale of our ambition is only matched by the depth of our curiosity, pushing us to build higher, deeper, and further than ever before. These are not just national triumphs. They are a testament to the potential of our species when we work together toward a common, grand vision. Time is the ultimate judge of our work. We build for 100 years, 1,000 years, hoping to leave a legacy worth remembering. From above, the impossible projects are the scars of our progress, the beautiful, complex marks of a civilization that refuses to stay still. The future is no longer a destination. It is a process, a continuous act of creation that we are all a part of every single day. China's mega-projects have rewritten the rules of what is possible, challenging every nation to look at their own horizon with new, more ambitious eyes. As we reach for the stars, we do so from the foundations we have built here on Earth, on the backs of these incredible engineering giants. Every project is a ripple, a change that expands across society, economy, and the environment, creating a new reality for everyone it touches along the way. Syntech Industries is proud to bring you inside the world of the impossible, where we explore the engineering secrets that are shaping our collective tomorrow. We are just getting started. The journey into the impossible is a path with no end, driven by the eternal human spirit of discovery and creation. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey. The next impossible project is already underway. We are living in a new age of wonders. China is not just building infrastructure. They are redefining the very laws of physics. At Syntech Industries, we call this the era of forced engineering today. How can a single nation transform sketches once deemed insane by global experts into multi-million-ton wonders? Welcome to our deep decoding of these impossible mega-projects. The scale is unprecedented, the ambition is terrifying, and the results are changing the face of our planet forever as we watch this engineering evolution unfold. Our analysis at Syntech Industries reveals a pattern of defiance against nature, where mountains are moved and rivers are tamed with sheer brute force and technology. This is a journey through the heart of the world's largest construction site, exploring the genius and the controversy behind China's most ambitious structural achievements ever. Imagine standing atop a structure so high that the clouds are your neighbors, and the ground is a distant memory, hidden by the morning mountain mist. To build here, engineers had to invent new ways to anchor thousands of tons of steel into unstable karst terrain that had never been conquered before now. Standing over 500 meters above the valley floor, these bridges make the world's most famous landmarks look like toys in comparison to their massive scale. Precision is the only thing standing between success and catastrophe when you are working with margins of error measured in millimeters at these extreme heights. Syntech Industries has studied these vibration control systems, which allow these giants to bend but never break under the punishing force of high-altitude gale winds. Moving from the air to the water, we encounter the Three Gorges Dam, a structure so massive it has physical consequences for the entire planet's movement. The sheer weight of the water held back by this concrete wall is enough to slightly alter the moment of inertia of our rotating Earth itself. Beyond power, China is literally replumbing the continent, moving entire rivers across thousands of miles to quench the thirst of its rapidly expanding northern megacities. It is a terrifying thought that human engineering can reach a level where we are actually tinkering with the mechanics of the solar system's orbital physics. But the cost of taming these rivers is high, both in financial terms and in the environmental impact that echoes across the entire ecosystem of the region. Welcome to Chongqing, a three-dimensional urban maze where the concept of a ground floor is entirely relative to which skyscraper you are currently standing in. In this city, the infrastructure does not just serve the people. It is woven into their very living rooms as trains pass through apartment blocks daily. The complexity of the underground networks here would baffle any GPS system, requiring a new kind of spatial logic to navigate this 30 million person metropolis. Connecting these 3D cities is the world's most advanced high-speed rail network, where trains travel at 400 kilometers per hour through solid mountain rock. This is not just about speed. It is about the mastery of geological engineering, cutting through the earth to shrink a massive continent into hours. However, every marvel has a shadow. In the quiet districts of Ordos, we see the results of building for a future that hasn't arrived yet. China has used more concrete in 3 years than the United States used in the entire 20th century, a statistic that defies traditional economic logic. Are these projects the foundation of a new superpower? Or is this the largest infrastructure bubble in history, waiting for the inevitable laws of gravity? Ultimately, these structures are a testament to human will. They prove that when we refuse to accept the word impossible, we can reshape the earth. Syntech Industries remains at the forefront of decoding these advancements, bridging the gap between today's reality and the incredible engineering of our collective future. We don't just observe the world, we decode the future. Subscribe to our channel and join us as we continue to explore the impossible every week. From the mountains to the deserts, the scale of transformation is relentless, driven by a hunger for energy that mirrors the country's massive industrial growth. Automated precision is now the backbone of Chinese construction, allowing for complex geometries that were once considered pipe dreams by traditional architects worldwide. Crossing 55 kilometers of open sea, this bridge tunnel system is a masterclass in maritime engineering, surviving typhoons and shifting currents with silent, sturdy grace. Deep beneath the waves, massive precast segments are joined with surgical accuracy, creating a dry passage through the crushing depths of the South China Sea. The human element is being augmented by technology, where workers become part of the machine, enabling the rapid assembly of these skyscraping steel giants. Logistical nightmares are solved with multi-layered complexity, turning traffic flow into a digital symphony of movement across the vast Chinese urban landscape. Even the most remote peaks are being harnessed for power, as China leads the world in the installation of massive wind and solar infrastructure projects. The brain behind the Brawn is an advanced AI grid that balances the needs of billions, ensuring that the lights never flicker in the megacities. Transportation hubs have become works of art, like the Daxing Airport, designed to move 100 million people a year through a single structure. The integration of air and rail travel is seamless, creating a network that makes travel across the country faster than a cross-continental flight. Underneath the Earth, giant machines are eating through mountains at a rate that would make the explorers of the past weep with absolute envy. Sustainability is being integrated into the concrete jungle, with vertical forests aiming to clean the air while providing housing for the urban masses. This is the pinnacle of vertical ambition, where engineering meets aesthetics to create a spire that literally dances with the wind at great heights. Even the ancient traditions of farming are being upgraded with the same engineering mindset, ensuring food security for a population of over 1 billion. The maritime power of the nation is reflected in the speed at which their shipyards can churn out vessels that dominate the global oceans today. Control and precision are the hallmarks of this new era, as every project is monitored by a central nervous system of data and satellites. New materials are the secret ingredients, with graphene and carbon composites allowing for structures that were physically impossible just a single decade ago. Every bridge tells a story of overcoming isolation, connecting remote villages to the global economy, and bringing the future to the edge of the world. But we must also look at the ghost projects, where ambition outpaced reality, leaving behind eerie monuments to a growth that couldn't be sustained. The blueprints of tomorrow are being drawn today, as China experiments with modular cities that can be built and scaled in record-breaking time. Ultra-high voltage lines carry power across thousands of miles, a feat of electrical engineering that minimizes loss and maximizes the efficiency of the entire nation. The infrastructure isn't just physical, it's digital. The race for technological sovereignty is happening in the labs, just as much as on the construction sites. Through storm and shadow, the progress continues, driven by a national directive that views engineering as the ultimate solution to all societal and economic problems. The spirit of the Great Wall lives on in these modern projects, reflecting a millennia-old tradition of building on a scale that dwarfs the individual. From the perspective of the crane operator, the world is a playground of steel and concrete, a puzzle being assembled piece by piece every day. Every major project has a ripple effect on the global economy, shifting the balance of power and the very nature of how we build things. Human-centric design is starting to emerge, where the massive scale is softened by a focus on the user experience and the beauty of the structure. The power of the sun is focused and harnessed with terrifying precision, creating a clean energy source that could power the cities of the future. Behind the clean neon facade lies the heavy industry that makes it all possible. The grinding of gears and the heat of the blast furnace. The ports of China are now the lungs of global trade, automated and efficient, breathing life into the world's supply chains through sheer technological dominance. Crossing the roof of the world, engineers face the ultimate challenge of permafrost and low oxygen to connect the most remote regions of the planet. The global community watches with a mix of admiration and concern, as the rules of civil engineering are rewritten with every new project completed. The digital infrastructure is the hidden foundation, processing the vast amounts of data required to keep these complex systems running without a single failure. Safety is being digitized, with sensors embedded in every cubic meter of concrete to alert engineers of the slightest structural fatigue or movement. In the dead of night, these structures stand as silent sentinels, testament to the human spirit's refusal to be limited by the natural world's obstacles. From a fishing village to a tech megalopolis in 40 years, the speed of urbanization here is a phenomenon that has no historical parallel. The pressure on these walls is immense, a constant battle between human architecture and the gravity of billions of tons of trapped river water. Some scientists speculate that the weight of such massive dams could even have seismic implications, a risk that engineers must carefully manage and monitor. The contrast between the old and the new is everywhere, a constant reminder of the rapid pace of change that has transformed this ancient civilization. Everything is connected, from the smallest chip to the largest bridge, forming a cohesive ecosystem of technology that drives the nation's ambitious global vision. Space is the next frontier for this engineering power, as they build the infrastructure to explore the moon and beyond in the coming decades. The ocean's energy is being harvested on a massive scale, providing a sustainable future for the coastal megacities that drive the country's economy. Material science is the quiet hero of these megaprojects, providing the strength and durability required to withstand the most extreme environments on Earth. This is the world's most populous urban area, a continuous carpet of humanity and infrastructure that stretches as far as the eye can see. The sheer volume of material used is staggering, a logistical triumph that requires the coordination of thousands of factories and millions of workers. This isn't just about internal growth. It's a global strategy to export this engineering prowess and build a new era of global connectivity. The ability to move massive components across the globe is a key part of the strategy, ensuring that Chinese engineering can reach any corner. Even the most inhospitable climates are not off limits, as they build the research and industrial capacity to operate in the frozen north. Engineering is being used to conquer the limits of land and climate, ensuring that a growing population can be fed in a changing world. At the end of the day, these projects are built by people for people, a legacy of ambition that will stand for centuries to come. The power generated here is enough to light up entire countries, a clean and renewable source that is the backbone of the nation's energy security. This is the nervous system of the nation, carrying the lifeblood of electricity from the remote west to the hungry industrial hubs of the east. The management of water is a life and death engineering challenge, ensuring that every drop is used and reused in the most efficient way possible. Engineering isn't just about steel and concrete. It's about reclaiming the land and building a great green wall to stop the encroaching sands. Harmony with nature is the new goal, building infrastructure that respects the environment while providing the connectivity that modern society demands. The environment is being monitored with the same precision as the infrastructure, ensuring that the impact of growth is understood and mitigated in real time. Cities are being redesigned to be livable and green, a shift from the industrial past to a future where technology serves the well-being of all. The speed of commerce is driven by this hidden infrastructure, where robots and algorithms ensure that the world's products are delivered in record time. The same engineering mindset is transforming healthcare, with remote surgery and advanced robotics bringing expert care to the most remote corners of the nation. The depths of the ocean are being explored with the same vigor as the heights of the mountains, seeking new resources and scientific understanding of our planet. Pure science is supported by massive infrastructure as the nation seeks to answer the fundamental questions of the universe through large-scale experimental projects. The race for quantum supremacy is on, and the infrastructure to support these powerful machines is being built today, promising a revolution in computing power. The next generation of engineers is being trained in a virtual world, learning to build the impossible before they even step onto a construction site. The dream of the flying car is becoming a reality, as cities build the physical and digital infrastructure to support a new era of urban mobility. Modular and automated construction is the key to solving the housing crisis, building high-quality homes at a fraction of the cost and time. The energy transition is powered by these gigafactories, producing the batteries that will drive the electric revolution across the globe in the coming years. This is the vision of a sustainable future, where transport and energy work together to create a world that is both connected and environmentally responsible. Data-driven sustainability is the goal, using every piece of information to optimize the way we live and consume resources in our modern megacities. The circular economy is being built into the infrastructure, ensuring that the marvels of today do not become the waste of tomorrow's world. At Syntech Industries, we believe that the future is built on connectivity, and China's mega projects are the first steps toward a truly global network of wonders. Every bridge is a promise of a better future, a way to cross the divide and build a world that is more open and accessible for all. The ancient art of navigation has been transformed by technology, allowing us to conquer the most inhospitable environments with confidence and precision. The fuel of the future is being stored and managed with the same engineering excellence that defines all of China's most ambitious megaprojects today. The city of the future is a living organism, a blend of technology and nature that provides a healthy and sustainable environment for all its inhabitants. The sheer beauty of these structures is often overlooked, but their aesthetic impact on the landscape is as significant as their engineering utility in life. Syntech Industries is fascinated by this intersection, where the hardest materials on Earth meet the softest elements of our natural and organic world. Behind every impossible project is a human story of grit, sacrifice, and a relentless drive to build something that will outlast their own existence. Technology should be invisible to the user, and the Chinese rail network has achieved this, turning long-distance travel into a mundane, yet miraculous experience. This is a land of extremes, and only extreme engineering can harness its potential, turning barren deserts into the power plants of a new generation. Resilience is built into the design from day one, preparing these structures to withstand earthquakes and weather events that would crumble lesser human achievements. Architecture is the visual language of power, and China is speaking with a vocabulary of glass, steel, and unprecedented verticality to the whole world. Logistics is the true foundation of an empire, and the mastery of inland waterways is as crucial today as it was in ancient times. We are moving beyond the age of iron and stone into the age of engineered atoms, where materials are designed for their specific structural tasks. Entertainment and social cohesion are supported by this infrastructure, providing spaces where millions can gather and celebrate their shared culture and achievements. At these heights, the world looks different. The borders disappear, and you realize that we are all part of a single global engineering project. The next step is the Hyperloop, a vision of travel that could connect Beijing to London in just a few hours of ultra-fast transportation. Hyperlocal production will reduce the need for massive transport networks, creating a more efficient and resilient urban ecosystem for the billions of residents. Augmented reality is the new tool of the trade, allowing even the most complex tasks to be performed with the assistance of a digital expert. Infrastructure is going underground to stay cool and secure, protecting the data that is more valuable than gold in the modern digital world. The future of construction is swarm robotics, where thousands of small machines work together to build structures that a single machine never could. Smart materials will allow our buildings to breathe and adapt to their environment, changing their properties in response to the light and the temperature. The lessons learned from these mega projects will be applied to the moon as we build the first human outposts on another world very soon. As sea levels rise, we will build on the water, creating new territories that are resilient and sustainable in the face of a changing climate. The ultimate engineering project is the restoration of the Earth itself, using our technology to repair the damage and build a thriving world. This is the final frontier of engineering, a bridge to the stars that will open up the entire solar system to human exploration and development. At Syntech Industries, we are proud to be part of this journey, decoding the past to build a future that is truly for all of humanity. The future is not just something that happens, it's something we build, one impossible project at a time, with vision and with courage today. Every time we overcome a challenge, we redefine what is possible. And the megaprojects of China are the ultimate proof of this eternal human truth. The journey is just beginning, and we invite you to stay with us as we continue to explore the wonders of the world's greatest engineering feats. Diligence and care are the silent guardians of progress, ensuring that the incredible speed of development does not come at the cost of safety. The power of the wind is captured with elegance and scale, providing a clean future for the millions of people who live in the valleys below. The tools of the future are being developed today, allowing us to build smaller, faster, and more efficient systems that will change our lives forever. Every structure is a bridge to somewhere new, a connection that brings people together and opens up new possibilities for trade and human exchange. The vision of a better world is the fuel that drives us to build the impossible, and we will not stop until the dream is real. The work never stops, a 24/7 effort to build the foundation of a new era, 1 cubic meter of concrete at a time, every day. Transportation hubs are becoming the cathedrals of the modern age, inspiring awe and providing a sense of place in an increasingly connected world today. The world is becoming a single, interconnected system, and the management of this complexity is the ultimate challenge for the engineers of the future. Even the simplest tasks are being automated and perfected, allowing us to build with a level of quality and speed that was never before possible. The beauty of a structure is as important as its function, and the new era of engineering is focused on creating a world that is both useful and beautiful. We have the power to reshape the Earth, and with that power comes the responsibility to do it in a way that is sustainable and just. The future belongs to those who can see it, and we are building it for the children who will inherit the world we create today. The speed of change is accelerating, and we must be ready to adapt and grow as we move into a future that is more connected and dynamic. We are building a digital world where every structure is connected and every person is part of a single, global community of innovation and progress. The tools we use to design and build are as incredible as the structures themselves, allowing us to visualize the future before it even exists in reality. The change is visible everywhere, a constant reminder of the incredible effort that is being made to build a cleaner and more sustainable future for all. The power of the sun is a limitless resource, and we are only just beginning to tap into its potential to power our world in a clean way. The future of medicine and biology is being built in the same way as our infrastructure, with precision, innovation, and a focus on the well-being of all. The real power of these projects is the human spirit that builds them, a legacy of hard work and dedication that will inspire generations to come. We can build a world that is both advanced and green, a future where technology and nature thrive together in perfect harmony for all of humanity. The connection between people and nature is vital, and our infrastructure must be built in a way that respects and enhances that connection for the future. We are learning to listen to the earth, using our technology to understand and protect the delicate balance of life that sustains us all in this world. The spaces we live in should inspire us, providing a sense of beauty and community that makes our lives richer and more meaningful in every single way. The world is moving faster than ever, and we must be ready to embrace the technology that will allow us to keep up and thrive in this era. The boundaries of what is possible are being pushed in every field, from engineering to medicine, creating a world that is healthier and more connected for all. The unknown is a challenge to be conquered, a mystery to be solved with the power of our intellect and the strength of our technology and vision. We are seeking the truth about our universe, using the most advanced infrastructure ever built to explore the smallest particles and the largest structures in existence. The future of computing is here, and it will allow us to solve problems that were once thought to be unsolvable, opening up new worlds of possibility. The way we learn is changing, with technology providing new tools and experiences that allow us to understand the world in a deeper and more profound way. The future of travel is in the air, and we are building the infrastructure to make it safe, efficient, and accessible for everyone in our modern megacities. We can build homes for everyone, using technology to create affordable and sustainable housing that provides a foundation for a better life for all of humanity. The transition to a clean energy future is well underway, and we are building the capacity to power our world in a way that protects our planet. This is our vision for a better world, a future where technology and nature work together to create a life that is both rich and sustainable. We are making a difference, one city at a time, using our technology to create a world that is healthier and more resilient for all of its people. The legacy of our work will live on in the next generation, as we build a world that is based on reuse, recycling, and a deep respect. We are one world, and our infrastructure should reflect that, connecting us all in a way that promotes peace, prosperity, and a shared future for everyone. The future is bright, and we are proud to be part of the community of engineers and visionaries who are building it with heart and mind today. We will find our way, using our technology to guide us through the most difficult challenges and to reach the highest goals we have ever set ourselves. The energy of the future is clean and abundant, and we are building the infrastructure to manage it and use it for the benefit of all humanity. We are building the cities of the future today, creating spaces that are both advanced and green, and that provide a healthy environment for everyone to live. At Syntech Industries, we don't just observe the world, we decode the future. These projects are the blueprint for a new era of human achievement and success. The future is in our hands, and we have the power and the vision to build a world that is truly for all of us in this generation. Every project is a victory, a testament to the power of human intellect and the resilience of the human spirit in the face of impossible challenges today. We are becoming something more, a species that can build the impossible and reach for the stars, one mega project at a time, with vision and pride. The speed of progress is relentless, and we must be ready to embrace it and use it to create a world that is better for everyone in it. We are building a new world, a digital and physical masterpiece that will stand for centuries as a testament to our vision and our engineering skill today. The tools we use to design and build are as incredible as the structures themselves, allowing us to visualize the future before it even exists in reality. The change is visible everywhere, a constant reminder of the incredible effort that is being made to build a cleaner and more sustainable future for all people. The power of the sun is a limitless resource, and we are only just beginning to tap into its potential to power our world in a clean way. The future of medicine and biology is being built in the same way as our infrastructure, with precision, innovation, and a focus on the well-being of all. The real power of these projects is the human spirit that builds them, a legacy of hard work and dedication that will inspire generations to come in time. We can build a world that is both advanced and green, a future where technology and nature thrive together in perfect harmony for all of humanity today. The connection between people and nature is vital, and our infrastructure must be built in a way that respects and enhances that connection for the future world. We are learning to listen to the earth, using our technology to understand and protect the delicate balance of life that sustains us all in this world. Syntech Industries. We don't just observe the world, we decode the future of humanity. Make sure to subscribe and continue this incredible journey with us today. Our planet is defined by its scars, from jagged mountain peaks to bottomless valleys that once seemed impossible to cross or conquer by human hands. But today, these physical barriers are being rewritten. China is reshaping its very map, turning the most hostile terrains into feats of modern engineering brilliance. The reality is simple. Many of these structures shouldn't exist. They face the constant threats of violent storms, earthquakes, and unstable shifting geological foundations. For decades, the geography of this vast land was a curse. Today, it has become a canvas for the most ambitious infrastructure projects in history. To build here is to fight nature itself. Every mile of road and every ton of steel is a gamble against the forces of the earth. China is not just building infrastructure. They are redefining the very laws of physics through sheer persistence and $10 trillion of investment. Welcome to the era of impossible megaprojects. Over the next 24 minutes, we will decode the engineering secrets behind China's most incredible physical achievements. From bridges that touch the clouds to dams that can slow the Earth's rotation, this is a journey into the heart of modern industrial power. The scale is unprecedented, the speed is terrifying, and the technology behind it is pushing the boundaries of what humanity once thought was achievable. Across every province, from the humid south to the frozen north, a new skeleton of steel and concrete is binding a nation together like never before. But how do you build a bridge where there is no ground? How do you tame a river that carries the weight of 1 billion lives? The answers lie in a combination of ancient ambition and futuristic technology, where every challenge is met with a new, groundbreaking engineering solution. A decade ago, these were dreams on a blueprint. Today, they are the vital arteries of a global superpower, moving millions of people every single day. This is Syntech Industries. We dive deep into the mechanics of the future. Prepare to witness the engineering that is currently shaking the entire planet. It starts with a vision so large it dwarfs the mountains themselves. It starts with the refusal to accept the limits of geography. In the following chapters, we will break down the structural miracles of bridges, the raw power of dams, and the speed of high-speed rail. We will see how these projects impact the climate and how they are even being used to turn barren deserts into lush green forests once again. Every structure tells a story of triumph over adversity. Every bolt and beam is a testament to the thousands of engineers who made it happen. The human cost and the human glory are inseparable. Behind every megaproject is a workforce that operates on a scale the world has never seen. From the depths of the ocean to the heights of the atmosphere, China's reach is expanding, driven by a relentless desire to build the impossible. This is not just a documentary about buildings. This is a story about the will of a people to change their destiny through engineering. Sit back as we explore the engineering behind the impossible. Let the journey begin as we head first into the clouds of Guizhou province. High above the Beipon River, the Duge Bridge hangs like a silver thread between two worlds. At 565 meters, it is the highest bridge on Earth. The height is so extreme that the river below looks like a tiny, motionless line. One mistake here means a fall that lasts for several seconds. Building at this altitude presents a nightmare for engineers. The wind speeds can reach hurricane force, threatening to tear the structure from its mountain moorings. But the real danger is hidden underground. The mountains here are made of karst limestone, a Swiss cheese-like rock filled with unpredictable, dangerous hidden caverns. How do you anchor a bridge that weighs thousands of tons into a mountain that might be hollow? Traditional piling methods would simply fail here. Engineers used advanced 3D geological mapping to find the solid points in the rock, threading the bridge's foundations through the solid parts of the mountain. Nearby, the Pingtang Bridge stands as a masterpiece of design. Its three towers are shaped like slim, elegant needles, piercing through the morning mountain fog. Each tower was cast in segments, rising slowly over months. The logistics of getting concrete to such heights required a massive, dedicated pumping system. The cables are the lifeblood of these bridges. Tens of thousands of high-strength steel wires work together to hold the weight of the entire crossing. For the workers, this is a daily reality, walking on a narrow cable with only a harness between them and a half-kilometer drop to the rocks. The bridge deck itself is shaped like an airplane wing. This design allows wind to flow over and under it, reducing the dangerous uplift forces. At night, the work never stops. The race to connect these mountains is a 24-hour battle against time, weather, and the sheer scale of geography. What used to be a 4-hour journey through winding mountain paths now takes just minutes. This is the power of high-altitude engineering for the people. Bridges are living things. They expand in the heat and contract in the cold. Special expansion joints allow them to breathe without cracking the concrete. Inside every tower is a forest of rebar. This internal skeleton provides the flexibility needed to survive earthquakes that frequently strike the southwestern provinces. Visibility is often zero. Radar and GPS-guided construction allow these massive segments to be placed with millimeter precision, even when the engineers can't see. These deck sections are as large as a basketball court. Lifting them into place at 500 meters requires the world's most powerful custom-built lifting equipment. Every bolt is tracked. Every weld is X-rayed. In projects of this scale, there is absolutely zero room for error or material failure of any kind. The bridges must also withstand the fury of the water below. Foundations are sunk deep into the riverbed, protected by massive concrete shields against debris. To keep the ride smooth, giant shock absorbers are integrated into the design. They dissipate the energy from heavy freight trucks and high-velocity wind gusts. Guizhou has more high bridges than almost anywhere else on Earth. It has become a global gallery for structural engineering and daring architectural design. These pylons are more than just supports. They are monuments to human ambition. They stand as icons of a nation determined to conquer its natural limits. Inside the hollow structures, a network of sensors monitors the bridge's health in real time, sending data to engineers miles away to predict maintenance needs. The skill of the workers is just as important as the design. Their hands weave the steel that will hold millions of tons for a century. Corrosion is the silent enemy. Every cable is wrapped in multiple layers of protective polymers to prevent the humid mountain air from rusting the steel. As the sun sets, the bridges light up, guiding the way for travelers through the once impassable mountains. They are beacons of modern connectivity and progress. A single one of these bridges uses enough steel to build dozens of Eiffel Towers. The sheer volume of material logistics is a feat in itself. Driving across feels like flying. For a few seconds, the world below disappears, and you are suspended in the air by nothing but engineering genius. These names are now etched into history. They represent the moment when the abyss was finally conquered and the mountains were bridged forever by man. But our journey is just beginning. From the heights of the mountains, we now descend to the power of the great rivers that carve the land. The Byheton Dam is a monster of energy. It is a curved wall of concrete, so massive it holds back billions of cubic meters of water. The force of the falling water is enough to crush steel. Engineers had to design the spillways to dissipate this energy without destroying the dam's base. Inside the dam, a secret battle was fought. Concrete generates heat as it sets, and if it gets too hot, it cracks, compromising the entire structure. To prevent this, engineers ran miles of cooling pipes through the dam, circulating chilled water to keep the temperature perfectly controlled during the massive pour. The arch design uses the weight of the water to push the dam harder into the mountainside. The rock becomes part of the dam's own support system. In the heart of the mountain lie the turbines. Each one is a 1,000,000-kilowatt giant, capable of powering a whole city on its own with clean energy. These runners are the largest ever built. Despite their massive weight, they are balanced to within the thickness of a human hair to prevent destructive vibrations. Controlling this beast requires total precision. A single surge in the river or a drop in demand must be balanced instantly by the dam's computers. The Three Gorges Dam remains a legendary achievement. It is so heavy that the shift in water mass actually affects the Earth's rotation by milliseconds. Ships don't go around the dam, they go through it. A series of locks lifts massive cargo vessels over the 100-meter height difference in a mechanical ballet. The power of the Yangtze River is harnessed here. Every drop of water that passes through these gates is converted into thousands of volts of electricity. This electricity is the lifeblood of the nation's industry. It travels thousands of miles along ultra-high voltage lines to reach the coastal megacities in the east. Managing the grid is a constant challenge. The dams act as massive batteries, storing energy in the form of water and releasing it whenever the nation needs. The building of these dams required moving entire mountains of earth. Millions of tons of concrete were poured over years of non-stop industrial labor and focus. These tunnels are large enough to drive a fleet of trucks through. They channel the raw fury of the river directly into the hearts of the turbines. You can feel the vibration in your bones. It is the sound of thousands of tons of metal and water working in perfect, engineered harmony to power lives. To grasp the scale, imagine a 5-story building made of solid steel, spinning at several revolutions per minute. That is the reality of modern hydroelectric power. Beyond power, these dams are tools for flood control. They prevent the catastrophic floods that once claimed hundreds of thousands of lives in the river basins. The sheer permanence of the structure is awe-inspiring. It is built to last for centuries, a monument to the era of large-scale planetary engineering and water control. At night, the dam is a quiet giant, but deep inside, the turbines are still screaming, providing the silent power that keeps the modern world turning. The pressure at the base is unimaginable. The concrete must be thick enough and strong enough to withstand millions of tons of constant, unrelenting water force. These reservoirs have changed the local climate and geography. They are new inland seas, created by the hands of engineers to serve the needs of a nation. Safety is paramount. Thousands of sensors detect even the smallest movement in the dam or the surrounding mountains, providing an early warning system for any danger. Days, months, and years pass, but the dam stands firm. It is a symbol of stability in an ever-changing world of climate shifts and energy demands. Without this power, the modern cities of China would go dark. These dams are the beating hearts of the country's economic and industrial miracle. There is beauty in this industrial power. The spray of the spillway and the curve of the concrete create a unique landscape of human-made majesty. The Jinsha, the Yangtze, the Mekong, these great rivers have been tamed, one by one, turned into a series of massive, interconnected power-generating steps. Maintenance is a titanic task. Every few years, these giants must be stopped and inspected, ensuring that every blade is perfect for another decade of work. This is where mechanical energy becomes electricity, a dance of magnets and copper, scaled up to a level that challenges our very understanding of machinery. From the power of the water, we now look to the speed of the land. Our next stop is the world's largest high-speed rail network. Speed is a religion here. In just 15 years, China has built over 40,000 kilometers of high-speed rail, more than the rest of the world combined. To build this fast, they created a monster. The bridge erecting machine is a massive mechanical beast that crawls across pillars, laying the track behind itself. This machine allows for assembly line speed. It places a 1,000-ton beam with millimeter precision, then moves forward to the next pillar in a continuous cycle. Inside the train, the experience is silent and smooth. At 350 kilometers per hour, you can barely feel the motion that is carrying you across the country. The ultimate test of stability, a coin standing on its edge. It doesn't fall, even at top speed, proving the incredible smoothness of the track and train. But the future is even faster. Maglev technology uses powerful magnets to lift the train, eliminating all friction between the vehicle and the track below. The Shanghai Maglev is the world's fastest commercial train. It glides on a cushion of air, reaching speeds that rival short-haul commercial aircraft. By removing friction, the only limit is air resistance. Engineers are already testing maglevs in vacuum tubes to reach speeds of over 1,000 kilometers per hour. These rail hubs are the cathedrals of the modern age. Thousands of passengers move through them every hour, part of a perfectly synchronized transport machine. The trains themselves are masterpieces of aerodynamics. Every curve is designed to slice through the air with minimal drag and maximum energy efficiency. To maintain speed, the tracks must be as straight as possible. This means carving through mountains and bridging valleys without ever slowing down the momentum.
Great work,
the speed of
everyone.
construction is just as impressive as the speed of the trains. Modular building techniques allow stations to rise from the ground in record time. Safety is integrated at every level. Automatic braking systems and thousands of sensors monitor the track ahead for any obstacles or seismic activity. What used to take days now takes hours. The high-speed rail has shrunk the geography of China, making every corner of the nation accessible in a day. The engineering under the floor is what makes it possible. Advanced suspension systems actively counteract the centrifugal force as the train tilts through high-speed curves. These rail bridges are specifically built to be rigid. Unlike road bridges, they cannot flex, as the train needs a perfectly stable surface at high velocities. A constant stream of high-voltage electricity feeds the train. The pantograph maintains contact at 350 kilometers per hour, a delicate mechanical dance of power and speed. The rails are continuously welded, meaning there are no gaps. This eliminates the click-clack sound of old trains and allows for a perfectly smooth ride. Tunneling for high-speed rail is a specialized science. The air pressure must be managed to prevent the sonic boom effect when a train exits at speed. Connectivity is the goal. High-speed rail stations are integrated into city subways and bus networks, creating a seamless flow for millions of daily commuters. The system is fully digital. From booking to boarding, everything is managed by a massive cloud computing network that handles billions of transactions per day. As the first light hits the rails, the network wakes up. A silver fleet of trains begins its journey to every corner of the massive Chinese landscape. Every night, the trains are inspected. Precision lasers check the wheel profiles for any wear, ensuring that every journey is as safe as the last. This is the greenest way to move millions. By replacing planes and cars with electric rail, China is significantly reducing its carbon footprint per traveler. For a new generation, this speed is normal. They are growing up in a world where distance is measured in minutes, not miles or kilometers. The rails continue to grow, reaching into the furthest western provinces and even across borders into neighboring nations as part of a global vision. These machines are built to survive the extreme cold of the north and the intense humidity of the south, a testament to versatile engineering design. The next frontier is already in the works. Hyper-fast transport systems that will make today's high-speed rail look slow by comparison are being tested now. From the land, the rails are now heading across the water. Engineering is moving into the sea, connecting islands and coastal cities with giant bridges. The Steel Silk Road is complete. But as we move from the rails, we look towards the cities that these trains are designed to serve. Welcome to the megacity. Shenzhen, once a small fishing village, is now a vertical forest of glass and steel, the hardware capital of the entire world. The buildings here don't just stand, they reach for the heavens. Building skyscrapers in this region requires engineering that can withstand the most powerful typhoons. Inside the tallest towers, giant weights called tuned mass dampers hang from the top. They act as counterweights, preventing the building from swaying during heavy winds. But the real miracle is below the waves. The Shenzhen-Zhongshan Link is one of the world's most complex offshore engineering projects, featuring an underwater tunnel. Building under the sea means fighting crushing water pressure. Massive steel cylinders were sunk into the seabed to create a dry space for the tunnel construction. Giant tunnel boring machines, the size of several houses, eat through the rock and mud, laying the concrete lining of the tunnel as they move forward. The result is a shortcut across the ocean. What was once a 2-hour drive is now 20 minutes, hidden safely beneath the shipping lanes of the bay. In Shanghai, the architecture is even more experimental. Buildings twist and curve, designed using complex algorithms to maximize space and minimize the impact of the wind. The cities are also turning green. Vertical forests are being built, integrating nature directly into the urban architecture to help clean the air and cool the streets. To fight urban flooding, China is building sponge cities. These are designed with permeable surfaces and parks that absorb and filter rainwater back into the ground. Innovation is everywhere. Even simple pedestrian crossings are turned into works of art, using advanced materials and lighting to create a futuristic urban experience today. The ports are the lungs of these cities. Fully automated, they move millions of tons of goods with robotic precision, 24 hours a day, every single day. Under the streets, a second city exists. Giant utility tunnels house all the power, water, and fiber optics, making maintenance easy without ever digging up the roads. The buildings themselves are smart. They adjust their lighting and temperature based on the weather and the number of people inside, saving massive amounts of energy. To house the growing population, modular construction is key. Entire apartments are built in factories and then stacked on site, completing buildings in a matter of weeks. The infrastructure for the future is being laid now. Drones, autonomous taxis, and smart grids are all being integrated into the fabric of the modern Chinese city. These cities are more than just homes for millions. They are the engines of the global economy, built with a scale and speed that is hard to imagine. Culture and technology merge on the facades of the buildings. Giant LED screens turn the city into a living gallery of light and digital imagination. The subway networks are the deepest and most extensive in the world. They move more people than entire national populations every single day, with incredible efficiency. Living in these cities feels like living in the future. The scale is so massive that it challenges our traditional understanding of what a city can actually be. Everything is connected. From traffic lights to trash cans, the city is a giant data-driven machine, optimizing itself for the comfort and safety of its citizens. As sea levels rise, engineering is the only defense. Massive seawalls and tidal gates protect these coastal gems from the fury of the changing ocean. Offshore wind farms provide the clean energy to power these neon dreams. The ocean's wind is harvested by thousands of giant turbines stretching across the horizon. This is the urban miracle, a transformation of the landscape that has moved hundreds of millions of people into the most modern cities on the planet. But building high and building deep is only half the story. The next challenge was to fix what had been broken, the natural environment itself. For decades, the deserts were growing, swallowing up farmland and threatening cities with dust storms. The land was dying, and people were losing their hope. But engineering isn't just about steel and concrete. It's about biology and water management. China has begun the largest greening project in human history. In the Kabuchi Desert, they used a simple but brilliant technique. Grids of straw are buried in the sand to hold it in place and retain moisture. Once the sand is stabilized, hardy plants and trees are introduced. This creates a foundation for life to return, turning a wasteland back into a living ecosystem. The deserts are also the new power plants. Massive solar farms cover thousands of acres, using the intense desert sun to provide clean power for the nation. It's a perfect cycle. The panels provide shade for grass to grow, and sheep graze underneath, keeping the vegetation in check while the sun provides energy. But to make the desert bloom, you need water. The South to North Water Diversion Project is a titanic plumbing system that moves water over 1,000 miles. This is the largest water transfer project ever. It carries the surplus water of the South to the thirsty cities and farms of the North, defying geography. The pumps are massive, moved by electric motors that consume enough energy to power a small country. But the result is life-giving water for millions. The transformation is visible from space. Areas that were once brown on satellite images are now turning dark green as the forests begin to take hold. This isn't just about planting trees. It's about changing the local climate. More vegetation leads to more rain, which leads to even more growth and life. Old industrial scars are being healed. Abandoned mines and factories are being turned into parks and wetlands, restoring the balance between man and the natural world. Engineering is being used to undo the damage of the past. It is a commitment to a future where technology and nature can thrive together in harmony. This is the new landscape of China, a high-tech civilization integrated into a restored environment where every mega-project has an ecological component at its heart. The scale of the greening is hard to comprehend. China has reclaimed an area of desert the size of some European nations, and they are not stopping. This is precision agriculture on a planetary scale. Every tree and every liter of water is managed by smart systems to ensure the highest survival rate. Even at night, the impact of these projects is felt. The clean energy produced here is lighting up the megacities we saw earlier, miles and miles away. Technology is the key to restoration. Robotic cleaners and biological filters are being used to purify the rivers that were once polluted by heavy industry. The green belts act as barriers. They protect the infrastructure from the elements, ensuring that the bridges and rails can last for their full design life. The return of wildlife is the ultimate proof of success. Bees, birds, and animals are moving back into areas where they haven't been seen for generations. The work is difficult and dangerous. Carving water channels into cliffs requires the same engineering daring as building the high bridges we saw before. There is a sense of pride in this work. It is the realization that humanity has the power to heal the earth, if we have the will. As the sun sets over the green desert, we reflect on the journey we've taken, from the highest peaks to the depths of the ocean. These projects are more than just feats of engineering. They are a statement about the future and what humanity is capable of when it thinks big. The momentum is unstoppable. For every project finished, 10 more are being planned. The map of the world is being reshaped in real time before our eyes. The boundaries of physics are being pushed. New materials, new energy sources, and new ways of building are being discovered in the process of these mega projects. It is a symphony of steel, water, and data. All these systems work together to create a unified, high-tech nation that operates at the speed of light. The next frontier is not on Earth. The engineering lessons learned here are already being applied to the challenges of building on the moon and beyond. It all starts with a single idea, a refusal to believe that something is impossible. That is the true heart of every mega project we have seen. It takes thousands of minds working as one. It takes a vision that spans decades and the patience to see it through to the final bolt. China's impossible mega projects have set a new standard for the world. They have shown us that geography is no longer a prison, but a challenge. The scale is planetary. The impact is eternal. We are living in a time when the impossible is being built every single day by human hands. As we conclude this journey, we invite you to look around. The world is changing. The future is being built, and it is more incredible than we imagined. This was the engineering behind China's impossible mega projects, a testament to what happens when ambition meets the most advanced technology on the planet today. These structures were built with more than just concrete. They were built with the will of millions. They are the legacy of a new industrial age. The stars are next. From the bridges on Earth to the bridges between planets, the spirit of engineering knows no bounds and never stops reaching. We hope this journey has inspired you to see the world differently, to see the potential in every valley and the power in every river. The ripple effect of these projects will be felt for generations. They are the foundations upon which the world of tomorrow will be constructed for everyone. The research continues. Every day, a new breakthrough makes the next impossible project possible. We are only at the beginning of this incredible journey. What will be the next mega project? What limit will be broken next? The answer lies in the imagination of the next generation of visionary engineers. Thank you for joining Syntech Industries. Don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the technology and engineering that are currently shaping our future. Stay curious, stay inspired, and keep looking towards the horizon. The future is being built right now, and it is truly, absolutely, and wonderfully impossible. Syntech Industries, decoding the future, one mega project at a time. Goodbye for now, and we will see you in the next incredible engineering journey, together. Some engineering projects are so extraordinary, they almost seem impossible. Bridges stretching across clouds, railways cutting through mountains, cities rising where there was once only wilderness. But behind every record-breaking mega project lies decades of innovation, precision, and relentless determination. Today, we're going inside China's most ambitious engineering achievements to uncover the technology, vision, and people turning the impossible into reality. Let's step beyond the headlines and discover the engineering that is reshaping the modern world, one impossible project at a time. The world said it was impossible to build. Engineers claimed it defied physical laws. But here, amidst the clouds of Guizhou, reality has been bent today. Welcome to a special report by Syntech Industries on China's impossible mega projects. Why do they do it? And how do they achieve such monumental engineering feats? From the depths of the earth to the highest peaks, we explore a landscape transformed by ambition. These projects are reshaping the future of global infrastructure. This is not just construction, it is a manifestation of extreme human willpower. Every curve and every beam tells a story of overcoming the absolute impossible. Behold the paradox of curves and concrete. We dive deep into the limestone tunnels where light rarely reaches, yet human ingenuity shines brighter than the sun. Witness the birth of giants. In these remote valleys, massive structures rise against the gravity of the abyss, challenging everything we thought we knew about physics. The data speaks of immense pressure and unforgiving winds. Our sensors track every vibration, ensuring that the structural integrity remains flawless against the chaotic elements of nature. Distance is being devoured by steel and speed. This is a network that connects 1 billion souls, moving through environments that were once considered completely impassable. The power of nature is harnessed here on a scale never seen before. A concrete monster that holds back the weight of an entire river system. Every weld is a critical point of failure. Precision at this scale is the difference between a historic achievement and a catastrophic disaster for the entire region. Looking up, the scale is dizzying. We are building toward the heavens, using techniques that combine ancient wisdom with the most advanced robotic technology available today. Geography was once a barrier, but now it is a canvas. We have mapped the very foundations of the continent to place these wonders with surgical precision. Even in the darkness, the work continues. These projects never sleep, driven by a relentless schedule that pushes the boundaries of human endurance and technical capability. Detail is everything. From the smallest bolt to the largest span, the Syntech Industries report analyzes how these components come together to create a unified whole. The transition has been breathtakingly fast. What took centuries elsewhere has been achieved in decades here, fueled by an insatiable hunger for progress and modern connectivity. Energy is the lifeblood of these megaprojects. Beyond bridges and dams, we are capturing the sun itself to power the next generation of industrial evolution. Inside the steel, forces of tension and compression are in a constant, silent battle. Our engineering models predict and counteract every possible movement within the structure. Human intelligence is the architect of this new world. We use virtual reality and real-time data to solve problems before they even manifest on the site. The height is 565 meters. A fall from here is unthinkable. Yet, the work proceeds with a calm, calculated focus on the objective. Logistics is the unsung hero of the mega project. Moving these massive components across thousands of miles is a feat of coordination that rivals the construction itself. We are reaching for the summit of human potential. These pillars are not just supporting a road, they are supporting the pride of a modern nation. Join us as we peel back the layers of these engineering marvels. Syntech Industries takes you inside the most ambitious building program in human history right now. The journey begins now. We enter the realm of the impossible, where the laws of nature meet the unstoppable force of human innovation and bold vision. 565 meters above the river. This is the Beipanjiang Bridge, the highest in the world, standing where no bridge was ever meant to be. Beneath the surface lies a skeletal masterpiece of high-tension steel. This internal structure is designed to flex and breathe under the immense weight of crossing traffic. In this canyon, the wind is a weapon. Engineers had to master aerodynamics to ensure the deck wouldn't oscillate and collapse like the infamous Tacoma Narrows. To put the scale in perspective, you could fit the entire Eiffel Tower beneath the roadway with room to spare. It is a skyscraper spanning a valley. Robotic precision was essential for the assembly. In these extreme conditions, human hands alone couldn't achieve the tolerances required for a bridge of this unprecedented magnitude. For the workers, every day is a dance with gravity. They operate in a world where the horizon is miles away, and the ground is a memory. Listen to the song of the steel. The bridge is alive, reacting to temperature, wind, and load, managed by thousands of sensors hidden within its massive frame. As the sun sets, The Beipanjiang stands as a testament to victory over terrain. It has turned a 4-hour mountain trek into a quick 4-minute drive. The cliffs themselves had to be reinforced. We aren't just building on top of the mountains. We are integrating the bridge into the very geology of China. This is the backbone of regional trade. Tons of freight move across this chasm every hour, fueling an economy that was once isolated by these very peaks. Each main cable is composed of thousands of individual high-strength wires. Together, they hold the weight of a small city suspended in the thin mountain air. Guizhou has become the bridge museum of the world. Nowhere else on Earth will you find such a concentrated effort to conquer vertical space through engineering. Time is the ultimate currency. By bridging these gaps, China is shrinking its geography, allowing for a flow of people and ideas that was previously impossible. Corrosion is the silent enemy. A specialized coating, developed through years of research, protects every inch of this steel from the humid, acidic mountain environment. From below, it looks fragile, almost impossible. But this thread of steel is stronger than any storm, designed to last for over 100 years of service. Maintenance is now high-tech. Autonomous drones patrol the structure daily, using thermal imaging to ensure that the Beipanjiang remains as safe as the day it opened. When the storms come, the bridge stands firm. It is a monument to the resilience of human design, a beacon of progress in the most rugged terrain. Every curve was tested. Before a single stone was moved, thousands of simulations ensured that this design would remain stable, even in the face of extreme typhoons. The investment was staggering, but the returns are even greater. Entire communities have been lifted out of poverty by the connection this bridge provides to the world. As a new day dawns, the Beipanjiang Bridge continues its silent watch. It is a gateway to the future, built on the edge of the known world. Bravery is part of the blueprint. The men and women who built this worked in conditions that would paralyze most, driven by a shared vision of achievement. The secret to its strength is hidden in the rock. These massive anchorages are the roots of the bridge, holding fast against millions of pounds of pull. The aesthetics of engineering are on full display here. Function meets form in a spectacular array of cables that look like the strings of a giant harp. Night or day, the flow never stops. This is the pulse of a nation on the move, a constant stream of progress, crossing the highest point on Earth. The bridge is a living thing. It grows in the heat of the day and shrinks in the cold of the night. A masterpiece of flexible engineering. Accuracy was measured in millimeters across a gap of over a kilometer. One small error at the start would have meant the two sides never met. It truly is a bridge in the clouds. This iconic image has become a symbol of China's rise as a global leader in high-end infrastructure and engineering. Names carved in metal, a legacy left for future generations. These individuals did what everyone said was impossible, and they did it with style and grace. The Beipanjiang Bridge is more than just a crossing. It is a declaration of intent, a masterpiece of the modern age that will stand for centuries to come. But our journey of discovery is only beginning. We move from the heights of the mountains to the overwhelming power of the world's largest water project. 28 million cubic meters of concrete. The Three Gorges Dam is a monster of human creation, a structure so heavy it literally impacts our planet. Did you know this dam slows the Earth's rotation? By shifting 40 trillion kilograms of water, it adds 0.06 microseconds to every single day. The sheer volume of water is difficult to comprehend. It is an artificial sea, created to provide power and control to one of the world's busiest rivers. Deep within its belly, 32 main turbines generate enough electricity to power entire countries. It is the heart of China's renewable energy transition and industrial might. The pressure is immense. The dam must withstand the weight of a vertical mile of water, pushing against its concrete face with every second that passes. To keep trade moving, engineers built the world's largest ship lift. It carries 10,000-ton vessels over the dam, like they were mere toy boats in water. The control room is the brain of the operation. Here, every drop of water is accounted for, and every movement of the structure is tracked in real time. The landscape was rewritten. Ancient valleys were submerged to create this new reality, a sacrifice made for the sake of national stability and clean energy production. Concrete on this scale creates its own heat. Engineers had to use special cooling pipes inside the structure to prevent it from cracking, as it cured years ago. When the floods come, the Three Gorges is the shield that protects millions downstream. It tames the wild Yangtze, turning a deadly threat into a managed resource. It is the only man-made structure with a measurable effect on the Earth's rotation. This project demonstrates the scale of impact we can have on our planet. This electricity travels thousands of miles. It fuels the factories of Shanghai and the homes of Beijing, a direct line of energy from the river's heart. Miles of tunnels weave through the concrete. Inspectors walk these paths every day, checking for the slightest sign of seepage or movement in the massive structure below. The machinery is on a scale that defies belief. These are the gears of a god, controlling the lifeblood of a nation with the flip of a switch. The locks are a staircase for ships. This 5-stage system allows the largest ocean-going vessels to climb over the mountains and reach the interior of China. There is a strange beauty in this brutalism, a harmony between the heavy concrete and the natural world, a balance struck at the highest level of engineering. The roar of the water is deafening. It is the sound of pure kinetic energy being converted into the power that builds the modern world we live in. Efficiency is the goal. These turbines are the most advanced in the world, pushing the limits of fluid dynamics to maximize the dam's massive power output. The environmental impact is a constant concern. Syntech Industries explores how engineers are working to mitigate the effects on local wildlife and the river's health. At night, the dam is a glowing testament to human progress, a luminous landmark visible even from space, marking our ability to reshape the natural world. The carbon savings are equivalent to planting billions of trees. The Three Gorges is a vital weapon in the global fight against the rising climate change. Human courage is still required. Despite the automation, brave individuals must go where machines cannot, to ensure the dam remains in its peak operating condition. The interior is now open. Cities thousands of miles from the coast are now major ports, connected to the global economy by this incredible water highway. What you see is only half the story. The foundations go deep into the earth, a complex subterranean wall that keeps the dam anchored against the river. It is built to withstand a massive earthquake. The dam is one of the safest structures on the planet, designed with every possible contingency in mind today. It is more than just a dam. It is a multimodal transport hub, a vital link in the chain of infrastructure that binds the nation together so tightly. The construction was a military-scale operation. Millions of tons of material moved in a perfectly timed dance of logistics and labor that lasted for over a decade. Quietly, below the surface, the water is drawn in. It is a silent process that generates the energy for 1 billion people to live and work. In the mist, the dam feels like a myth, a legend made of stone and steel that has fundamentally changed the course of human history in the East. The control of the Yangtze is absolute. No longer does the river dictate the fate of the people. Now, human intent guides the water's every single move. This is the brain of the power grid. A sophisticated AI manages the distribution of energy, balancing supply and demand with millisecond precision across the entire country. The journey through the locks is a slow, steady climb. It is a time for reflection on the sheer scale of the world we have built for ourselves. A monument to the Anthropocene. The Three Gorges Dam remains a controversial yet undeniable masterpiece of what humans can achieve when we decide to move mountains. From the power that fuels the nation to the speed that connects it. We move now to the longest high-speed rail network on the planet today, 350 kilometers per hour. This is the Fuxing, the pinnacle of high-speed rail, cutting through the landscape like a silver needle through silk. One network, every climate. China's high-speed rail connects the frozen north to the tropical south, conquering every environmental challenge the vast continent can possibly offer. Why are they built on bridges? To save precious farmland and maintain a perfectly level path, allowing for speeds that would be impossible on the uneven ground. Meet the bridge-building monster. This machine walks between piers, carrying and placing 1,000-ton segments to build miles of railway in just a few short days. Precision control is automated. The driver monitors a system that uses satellite data and trackside sensors to maintain a safe, steady flow of high-speed traffic. The stability is incredible. At hundreds of miles per hour, there is so little vibration that a coin can stand upright for hours without even a wobble. In just 15 years, China built 40,000 kilometers of track. That is enough to wrap around the entire Earth at its equator with rail to spare. This is an electric revolution. The network runs on the very power generated by projects like the Three Gorges, creating a closed loop of sustainable transport. The stations are the cathedrals of the modern age, hubs of connectivity that handle millions of passengers every day with the efficiency of a Swiss watch. The track itself is a miracle of materials science. It must withstand extreme thermal expansion while maintaining its shape to within a fraction of a millimeter. The rhythm of progress. These viaducts are the new veins of the nation, carrying the lifeblood of the economy across valleys and over the heads of cities. Safety is paramount. Every train undergoes a rigorous robotic inspection after every run, ensuring that the technology is as reliable as it is fast and efficient. Tunnels are a major challenge. At these speeds, the air pressure can become a wall. These trains are shaped like bullets to pierce through that resistance easily. Crossing the deepest gorges on the planet, high-speed rail is no longer limited to the plains. It has conquered the most vertical terrain on the entire continent. The entire network is a single synchronized machine. An AI-driven brain manages thousands of trains simultaneously, preventing delays and ensuring absolute safety for every passenger. The way people perceive distance has changed. A journey that once took days now takes hours, bringing families and businesses closer together than ever before possible. Emerging from the darkness into the light, the high-speed rail is a symbol of a nation's journey toward a brighter, faster, and more connected future today. Even history cannot stand in the way of progress. We have built beneath the Great Wall itself, merging the ancient past with the ultra-modern future of travel. The interface is seamless. From mobile booking to facial recognition entry, the entire experience is designed to move people as quickly as the trains themselves move. Architecture and engineering are one. These bridges are the icons of modern China, landmarks that celebrate the power of human design and national ambition for all. The energy requirements are massive. A dedicated power grid ensures that the rail network remains operational, even during peak demand periods, across the entire country's landscape. This is the factory of the future. We are not just building trains, we are building the templates for the next generation of global transportation systems, everywhere. Efficiency in motion. The high-speed rail network is a lesson in how to manage the movement of 1 billion people with grace and technical precision today. Crossing the roof of the world. Even at altitudes where breathing is difficult, the trains run on time, defying the limits of geography and human biology. Every meter of track is monitored. These sensors are the nervous system of the railway, detecting the slightest anomalies before they can become a problem for safety. The future is even faster. We are already testing maglev and hyperloop technologies that will push speeds beyond 600 kilometers per hour in the next decade. A gentle giant, despite its power, the high-speed rail is designed to minimize environmental disruption, coexisting with the natural beauty of the Chinese countryside and fields. The friction is minimal, the efficiency is maximal. This is the most effective way to move people over land ever devised by the human mind in history. The complexity is hidden in plain sight. This circuit board of steel handles the logistics of a nation, moving resources and people to where they are needed. We are constantly pushing the limit. Every new line is an opportunity to refine the technology and break new records in speed, safety, and operational efficiency. Geometry meets geography. These curves are calculated to the 10th decimal place, ensuring that even at high speed, the passenger experience remains perfectly smooth and stable. The city never sleeps, and neither does the rail. It is the heartbeat of the urban environment, a constant presence that drives the rhythm of modern life, training the next generation. Pilots undergo hundreds of hours of simulation, preparing for every possible situation to ensure the safety of the millions they will carry. Maintenance is an art form. Keeping the tracks perfectly smooth is essential for high-speed operation, requiring a constant cycle of grinding and polishing by specialized machines. The network is still growing. Every year, more cities are brought into the fold, creating a more integrated and prosperous nation through the power of connection. China's high-speed rail is a triumph of vision and execution. It has set a new global standard for what modern infrastructure should and can be for everyone. From the land to the sea, we move now to the longest sea-crossing bridge ever built, a snake of steel and concrete spanning the open ocean waters. 55 kilometers. The Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge is a miracle of maritime engineering, a bridge that was said could never be built in such turbulent waters. Look closely at the horizon. The road vanishes into the sea. These artificial islands are the gateways to an undersea world, a tunnel beneath the shipping lanes. Below the waves lies a tunnel made of 80,000-ton concrete segments. Connecting them in the dark, under extreme pressure, required accuracy measured in the single millimeters. The tunnel allows the world's largest ships to pass freely. By going underground, we avoid obstructing one of the busiest maritime trade routes on the entire planet. The design is inspired by nature. These towers reflect the local white dolphins, a blend of cultural identity and high-tech engineering that defines the Great Bay Area. It is built to withstand a century of storms. This bridge can survive super typhoons and even the impact of a massive cargo ship without losing its structural integrity. At night, it becomes a literal neon dragon, a glowing artery of light that connects three distinct economic systems into a single, powerful regional powerhouse for trade. Inside the tunnel, you forget you are under the sea. Advanced ventilation and safety systems ensure a smooth journey through the longest undersea tunnel of its kind. Engineering with nature. The immense pressure of the ocean is used to compress the seals, making the tunnel more watertight the deeper it is placed underwater. These islands are modern fortresses. They are designed not just for transport, but as resilient outposts that can withstand the effects of climate change and rising seas. The bridge is flexible. Specialized dampers act like shock absorbers for the entire structure, allowing it to sway safely during tectonic shifts or extreme weather events. Salt is the enemy of steel. Every inch of the bridge is covered in high-tech coatings that prevent corrosion, ensuring a lifespan of at least 100 years. Even the foundations are monitored. Divers and underwater drones check the health of the concrete piers that go deep into the seabed to anchor the bridge. It is a bridge of 3 cities and 1 dream. The HKZM bridge has shrunk the travel time from hours to minutes, unifying the region like never before. From the water, the scale is overwhelming. It is a wall of human achievement that stretches across the horizon, a monument to our ability to master the sea. The economic impact is measured in the trillions. This bridge is the key that unlocks the full potential of the world's most dynamic industrial and tech hub. A smart bridge for a smart age. Hundreds of AI-powered cameras and sensors ensure that the bridge is one of the safest and most efficient roads on Earth. Frictionless borders. Despite the different legal systems of Hong Kong, Macau, and Zhuhai, the bridge uses technology to create a seamless journey for every single traveler. The integration is total. The bridge is not an island. It is a vital part of a massive, interconnected infrastructure network that spans the entire southern coast. Modular construction was the key. By building the sections on land and transporting them by sea, engineers minimized the risk and environmental impact of the project. It is designed to breathe. These giant joints allow the bridge to expand and contract without stress, a vital feature for a structure of this immense length. In the fog, the bridge feels like a gateway to another world, a path that leads toward a future where no distance is too far to be bridged. Sea, land, and air meet here. The bridge is a crucial link in a global transport network that connects China to every corner of the modern world. Safety is never an afterthought. Multiple levels of redundancy ensure that even in the most extreme emergency, every person on the bridge is completely protected. Even the lighting is high-tech. Smart LEDs adjust their brightness based on traffic and weather, saving energy while ensuring the highest possible safety standards for everyone. A fusion of cultures and economies, this bridge is a symbol of the one country, two systems principle, bringing diverse regions together through shared infrastructure. The bridge is constantly talking to us. Every vibration, every gust of wind, and every car is recorded, creating a massive database for future engineering breakthroughs. As a new era of maritime engineering begins, this bridge stands as the gold standard. It is a testament to what can be achieved with vision and skill. We built with respect for the ocean. Extensive measures were taken to ensure that the bridge and the local ecosystem can coexist in harmony for decades. From the mountains, it looks like a miracle, a tiny thread of human intent that has fundamentally changed the geography of one of the world's greatest bays. It is a shield against the chaos of nature. No matter the weather, the connection remains, a steadfast link that keeps the world moving forward every day. The roots of the bridge are deep and strong. These anchorages are the foundation of a connection that will last for generations to come in China. The Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge is more than a road. It is a masterpiece of the human spirit, a bridge to a faster and more connected future. But the future is even more ambitious. We look now beyond the horizons of today to the impossible projects of tomorrow and the next century. We have seen the impossible become reality. From the highest mountains to the deepest seas, China is redefining the limits of what humanity can build today. This is where the next generation of wonders is born. In the digital realm, we are already designing the infrastructure that will define the 21st century. We are reaching beyond our planet. The FAST telescope is a giant ear listening to the universe, an engineering marvel that seeks to answer our oldest questions. The cities of the future will grow down as well as up. We are exploring new ways to live sustainably, using the Earth as our shield and canvas. The next frontier is the Moon. China's space program is the next great mega-project, building the bridges that will eventually take us to the stars and beyond. Intelligence is the new concrete. Quantum computing and AI will allow us to design and manage structures that were previously beyond our ability to even conceive. The future is green. Our next mega projects will not just be about scale, but about harmony with nature, creating a world that is as sustainable as it is fast. No dream is too big. What we have learned from building on Earth will be the foundation for building on other worlds in the centuries to come. We are healing the planet. Engineering is now being used to reverse the damage of the past, creating new ecosystems where once there was only barren sand. The world is becoming one. Future megaprojects will erase the boundaries between continents, creating a global civilization connected by the speed of sound and thought. Syntech Industries is at the forefront of this evolution. We provide the data and the vision to turn the impossible into the everyday reality of tomorrow. It is the human spirit that builds. These mega projects are not just made of concrete and steel. They are made of dreams, sweat, and absolute collective ambition. We build upon the past to reach the future. Our history is the foundation, but our destiny is written in the structures we are yet to build. From space, the impact is clear. We are transforming the face of our home, creating a more connected and prosperous world for every single human being. Life and technology are merging. The mega projects of the future will be living things, breathing, and reacting to the needs of the people and the planet. We are the guardians of the Earth. Engineering will be the tool that saves our climate, allowing us to manage the entire planet's health for eternity. Knowledge is our most valuable resource. At Syntech, we turn data into action, providing the insights that make the most ambitious dreams physically possible for all. We build for them. The mega projects of today are the playgrounds of tomorrow, creating a world of infinite possibility for the generations that will follow us. There is no such thing as impossible. There are only challenges that we have not yet solved, and boundaries that we have not yet dared to cross. This is the Syntech Industries report on China's impossible megaprojects. A look at how the future is being built today, one monumental achievement at a time. No limits, only horizons. We hope you have enjoyed this journey into the heart of human ambition and the incredible technology that makes it all real. This is Syntech Industries. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the future. We will see you there, at the edge of the impossible. Some engineering achievement of the Guizhou Mountains. At 565 meters high, it suspends a massive highway over a vertical drop that would dwarf the world's tallest skyscrapers. Welcome to an era where the impossible becomes reality, where China's landscape is being reshaped by engineering feats that defy every traditional physical boundary. Engineers are pushing the limits of what steel and concrete can do, building where Western experts once claimed it would be absolute technical suicide. Deep beneath the mountainous terrain of Chongqing, a subterranean world operates across dozens of levels, weaving through the foundations of a vertical megacity. Syntech Industries is here to decode these marvels, investigating how the world's most ambitious blueprints are being transformed into solid, functional infrastructure today. Watch as autonomous systems and precision robotics assemble the future, piece by massive piece, in conditions that would be impossible for manual labor alone. Every weld and every bolt is a testament to a new industrial revolution, one that values speed and scale above almost all other constraints. In regions like Guizhou, the terrain is described as a sea of stone, yet it is now home to the world's highest bridge network. To build here, they had to invent new methods of suspension, anchoring massive steel cables deep into the unstable limestone of the ancient peaks. It is not just about height. It is about surviving the extreme forces of nature that pull and push against these steel giants daily. Each cable is a masterpiece of materials science, capable of holding thousands of tons while withstanding the constant buffeting of high-altitude mountain winds. To give you some perspective, a single main cable is thicker than the body of a city bus and contains thousands of high-strength wires. Human courage meets high-tech precision as engineers work hundreds of meters in the air, often in conditions that shift from sun to storm. These workers are the modern explorers of the sky, building the arteries of commerce where previously only birds and clouds could travel freely. The wind at these heights could snap steel like a dry cracker. The secret lies in the aerodynamic shape of the bridge's steel girders. By allowing air to flow through and around the structure, engineers prevent the fatal vibrations that have destroyed bridges in the past decades. Deep underground, massive anchors reach down hundreds of meters, clutching the mountain itself to ensure the bridge remains steady during powerful seismic events. From space, it looks like a thin thread, but as we zoom in, the true scale of the Puli Bridge reveals its massive industrial might. Transitioning from the heights of the mountains to the speed of the plains, China has constructed the world's largest high-speed rail network. These bullet trains cut through the countryside at 400 kilometers per hour, connecting distant provinces in a matter of a few hours. Beneath the surface, giant tunnel-boring machines, some of the largest ever built, chew through solid granite and soft silt with equal ease. 40,000 kilometers of high-speed tracks now web across the nation, a feat achieved in just under 2 decades of relentless construction. The technology requires perfection. Even a millimeter of misalignment at these speeds could result in a catastrophic failure of the entire system. In Tibet, the challenge was the permafrost, ground that is frozen solid but can turn into a swamp if the temperature rises slightly. Engineers used millions of heat exchange pipes to keep the ground permanently frozen, ensuring the stability of the tracks through all seasons. If laid end to end, this high-speed network could wrap around the entire planet, a scale of infrastructure never before seen in human history. Now, we turn to the power of water. The Baihetan Dam is a monster of concrete, designed to harness the raw energy of nature. Inside, turbines the size of buildings spin with incredible force, generating enough electricity to power entire metropolitan regions with clean, renewable energy. From the air, this solar farm reveals a playful side to serious engineering, but its output is anything but a joke for the grid. In the harsh Gobi Desert, robots maintain these vast solar arrays, ensuring maximum efficiency by keeping the mirrors free from the constant desert sands. China is installing more solar capacity every hour than any other nation, a rapid transition toward a sustainable and energy-independent future. The cities are changing too. In these vertical forests, nature is integrated into the architecture, filtering the air and cooling the urban heat. Future cities like Xiong'an are moving logistics underground, leaving the surface for parks, pedestrians, and quiet, autonomous electric transport systems. Construction speed is being redefined through modularity. Entire skyscrapers can now be assembled in weeks rather than years, using factory-built components. But with such rapid growth comes a deep responsibility. The environmental impact and long-term sustainability of these projects remain a critical global question. Through steel, concrete, and silicon, we are witnessing a transformation of our planet's surface on a scale that was once considered impossible. How far will human ambition take us? Join the conversation below. I am Syntech, and this is the future we are building together. The experience of travel is being redefined, making the vastness of the continent feel like a small, interconnected neighborhood for everyone. Beyond the utility, there is a certain beauty in these structures, a marriage of cold engineering and the elegance of modern design. Smart sensors now live inside the concrete, monitoring structural health in real time to predict and prevent failures before they ever happen. Offshore, the wind is harvested by giants that stand taller than the Statue of Liberty, feeding clean power into the coastal megacities. Centralized command centers manage the flow of millions of people and gigawatts of power with the precision of a master clockmaker. Sponge cities are designed to breathe, absorbing floodwaters and recycling them to keep the urban environment green and resilient against climate change. Spanning the open sea, this 55-kilometer crossing includes an undersea tunnel to allow massive cargo ships to pass overhead safely. Driving beneath the ocean floor, motorists are protected by layers of reinforced concrete, designed to last for over a century of service. The sheer physical effort required to move these millions of tons of material is a feat of logistics as much as engineering. Ultra-high voltage lines carry power across thousands of miles, losing almost no energy along the way, connecting the West's power to the East's demand. Digital twins allow planners to simulate the city's future, testing how new buildings or weather events will affect the urban flow before they happen. These stations are the cathedrals of the modern age, designed to handle the movement of millions with seamless, automated efficiency every day. Maglev technology is pushing speeds even further, eliminating friction and allowing trains to glide on a cushion of powerful magnetic fields. The world's busiest ports are now fully automated, where giant robotic cranes dance in a perfectly choreographed ballet of global commerce. To survive in active seismic zones, buildings are placed on massive shock absorbers that decouple the structure from the violent shaking of the earth. Infrastructure isn't just about gray concrete. The Great Green Wall is a living project to stop the desert from swallowing more land. Behind every grand project is the human touch, the vision of a designer, and the skill of a builder working in unison. Navigation becomes a three-dimensional puzzle in these complex interchanges, designed to keep the lifeblood of the city moving without a single stoplight. The ambition doesn't stop at the atmosphere. China is building the infrastructure to become a leading power in the new space race. These massive reservoirs do more than provide power. They are vital for water security in a world facing increasingly unpredictable weather patterns. To save energy on cooling, data centers are being moved to the bottom of the ocean, using the cold seawater as a natural radiator. We are reaching higher than ever before, building structures that challenge our very understanding of verticality and structural integrity in the sky. Floating solar farms turn unused bodies of water into power plants while reducing evaporation, a dual solution for energy and water conservation. The future of construction is being printed, reducing waste and allowing for complex organic shapes that were previously impossible to build with molds. The rhythm of the modern city is set by the precision of its transport, a heartbeat of movement that never truly stops. Massive drainage systems are the unsung heroes, hidden deep below the streets to protect millions from the increasing threat of urban flooding. In the Taklamakan Desert, engineers battle shifting sands, using straw grids and hardy plants to keep the vital trade routes open and safe. The intelligence behind the infrastructure is just as impressive as the physical builds, driven by advanced algorithms and human creative genius. Construction never sleeps. The push to modernize is a 24-hour endeavor involving hundreds of thousands of dedicated professionals across the nation. New infrastructure is also being built to clean the air, with carbon capture technologies designed to turn emissions into useful industrial materials. This massive investment is bringing the modern world to the most remote corners, bridging the gap between ancient traditions and the digital future. The flow of energy is the lifeblood of this progress, a constant stream of electricity powering the fastest transit network on the planet. We have learned to tame the most powerful rivers, turning the destructive potential of floods into a controlled source of national prosperity. Modular urban design allows cities to evolve like living organisms, adapting to changing needs without the need for destructive total demolition. Even at the roof of the world, we are building specialized outposts to study the changing climate and the secrets of our atmosphere. Drones are the new site supervisors, providing real-time data and aerial perspectives that keep projects on track and workers safe from afar. These roads are more than just paths. They are symbols of a nation's journey toward a destiny it has carved out for itself. The infrastructure built here resonates globally, forming the backbone of a trade network that reaches into every corner of the modern world. Stability is the foundation of every dream, and these massive anchors represent the unshakable commitment to building a legacy for future generations. The cities of tomorrow are being programmed today, with autonomous grids that eliminate traffic jams and make transport a seamless public utility. We are even creating new land where there was once only water, expanding the horizons of what is possible in maritime engineering today. The ultimate goal is the artificial sun, a fusion reactor that could provide limitless energy, the crowning jewel of experimental energy infrastructure. From the depths of the Earth to the edges of the universe, our infrastructure is a gateway to understanding our place in the cosmos. Every piece of steel lifted is a step toward a future that was once only found in the pages of science fiction novels. Sustainability is being woven into the very fabric of our lives, where infrastructure serves both the needs of humanity and the health of nature. The next generation of transport is already on the drawing board, with vacuum-sealed tubes that could make long-distance travel faster than a jet. Building in the water requires fighting the current every single day, a constant struggle against the relentless flow of the natural world. Every great project begins with a single line, a vision that is refined through thousands of hours of rigorous calculation and creative thought. Infrastructure is the great equalizer, opening up opportunities for education and trade in places that were once completely isolated from the world. The smart grid balances the erratic nature of renewables with the steady power of hydro, ensuring a stable and clean energy supply for all. We are designing structures that seem to defy gravity, pushing the limits of physics to create lighter, stronger, and more efficient architectural wonders. No weather is too extreme for modern engineering, which uses active heating and sensors to keep the wheels turning through the coldest winters. The scale of production is unmatched, as whole fleets of the world's largest ships are born in these massive cradles of maritime power. Energy efficiency is built into the walls, using advanced materials to reduce the carbon footprint of our buildings to nearly zero over time. History and the future live side by side, as the fastest trains in the world glide over ancient lands that have seen centuries of change. Precision at this scale is almost impossible, yet every component of these mega projects is crafted to the tightest tolerances imaginable by modern tools. Nowhere else on Earth can you see such a density of high-altitude engineering, a true valley of giants carved into the rugged mountain terrain. Beneath our feet, massive reservoirs store the water we need to survive, hidden away to protect it from pollution and the heat of summer. Robots are taking over the most dangerous jobs, flying high above the ground to inspect every inch of the structure, for even the smallest flaw. The bravery of the workers who built these projects remains at the heart of every story, a human spirit that refuses to be intimidated. At night, the city reveals its true form, a living, breathing machine made of light, movement, and the collective energy of millions of people. We are even developing concrete that can heal itself, using bacteria to fill in cracks and extend the life of our infrastructure for centuries. The goal is to build without destroying, creating paths that respect the natural beauty of the world while connecting the people who live within it. Advanced manufacturing allows us to shape the components of our future with a level of detail that was previously reserved for microchips alone. As the oceans rise, we are building defenses that serve as public spaces, turning a challenge into an opportunity for better urban design and living. The next frontier is space-based power, where we can harvest the sun's energy 24 hours a day without any interference from clouds or night. Food security is also a matter of infrastructure, with climate-controlled environments that allow us to grow crops regardless of the weather outside. Every morning, the fleet wakes up, ready to move a nation across distances that used to take days, now achieved in just a single morning. The contrast between the ancient, static Earth and our modern, dynamic structures is a powerful reminder of how far we have come as a species. We are building the lungs of the city, massive towers designed to filter smog and return clean air to the streets for everyone to breathe. Buildings are no longer isolated towers. They're becoming interconnected hubs that allow for movement and community, high above the crowded city streets. The mechanical power behind these projects is immense, a brute force that is guided by the most delicate and precise digital control systems available. The scale of maritime engineering is reaching new heights, with ships that are essentially floating cities, built with the same precision as a skyscraper. We are tapping into the heat of the planet itself, a source of baseload power that is clean, constant, and available right beneath our very feet. Our legacy will not just be in concrete and steel, but in the ecosystems we have restored, and the natural balance we have fought to protect. The efficiency of the daily commute is a quiet miracle, enabled by millions of lines of code and thousands of miles of perfectly laid track. Sometimes the engineering is so grand it feels like art, a structure that inspires awe and reminds us of our infinite potential to create. Information is the infrastructure of the mind, and the physical network that carries it is the most complex machine ever built by human hands. The next generation of engineers is already being trained, learning to use tools and technologies that we can only begin to imagine today in our world. Speed is the essence of modern life, and we have mastered it. turning the vastness of our planet into a series of reachable destinations. As the sun sets on the old ways of building, a new dawn of sustainable, smart, and monumental infrastructure is beginning to take hold globally. One day, our infrastructure will reach into the heavens themselves, with elevators to the stars that make space travel as common as a train ride. The elegance of the arch is a classic design made new by modern materials, spanning distances that were previously considered impossible for a heavy train. Safety is never a guess. It is a data-driven certainty, with every project monitored by a digital nervous system that never takes a day off. Concentrated solar power uses the heat of the sun to create steam, a powerful and efficient way to generate electricity even after the sun sets. In the cities of the future, there is no waste. Everything is a resource to be reused, recycled, or turned back into clean energy for all. When crisis strikes, our ability to build rapidly is a lifesaver, proving that the speed of our construction is a tool for the public good. Human oversight remains the final layer of security in our automated systems, a partnership between human intuition and machine precision that keeps us safe. In the furthest reaches of the North, we are building infrastructure that can withstand the most extreme environments while witnessing the beauty of the natural world. The future of transport is hydrogen, a fuel that is as clean as water, powered by the infrastructure of a new, green energy economy for everyone. Our ports are the gateways of the world, connecting every nation in a single, massive network of exchange and mutual prosperity across the vast oceans. Detail is everything. From the largest bridge to the smallest window pane, every part is a critical piece of the grand engineering puzzle we're solving. Every new day brings a new challenge and a new opportunity to build something that will stand for generations as a monument to our collective ambition. We are sharing energy like never before, using the surplus heat from factories to warm our homes and schools through a hidden, underground network of pipes. Infrastructure can be beautiful, a part of the landscape that enhances the world around it rather than just cutting through it with cold, hard lines. Machines are now seeing the world in ways we can't, mapping every grain of sand and every steel beam to ensure perfect alignment in every build. There is a silent dignity in these structures at night, standing watch over the sleeping world as the silent guardians of our connectivity and progress. Our digital heritage is being protected in fortresses of stone, ensuring that our data and our history survive even the most extreme global catastrophes. Through the darkness, the offshore winds continue to turn, providing a steady and reliable source of clean power for the millions living on the coast. Maintenance is the secret to longevity, a constant cycle of care and precision that keeps the world's most complex machines running like brand new. Nature will always test us, and our infrastructure is the shield we have built to protect our society from the fury of the elements. The future of the city is small-scale too, with micro-mobility solutions that make getting around as easy and green as a short walk in the park. We are reclaiming our space from the car, building multi-level structures that prioritize the health and happiness of the people who use them every day. Buildings are becoming interactive, using smart materials that react to the environment to save energy and provide a more comfortable living space for everyone. We are building paths for everyone, including the animals whose land we share, ensuring that our progress doesn't come at the cost of their freedom. The final frontier on Earth is the ocean, and we are developing the infrastructure to live and work beneath the waves in a whole new world. Art and engineering are merging into a single vision, where the structures we build to save the planet are also a celebration of its beauty. Every journey must come to an end, but in the world of engineering, every finish line is just the starting point for the next great project. In these moments of calm, the true magnitude of what we have achieved becomes clear, a testament to what we can do when we work together. The sky above our cities will soon be a busy highway of its own, with thousands of drones delivering everything we need in just a few minutes. We are going back to basics with new materials, proving that wood can be as strong as steel when treated with the right modern engineering techniques. The engineers of the future are playing today, their imaginations fueled by the wonders we have built and the challenges we have yet to overcome. There is a transition between the light and the dark that highlights the sharp, clean lines of our modern world. A beauty born of pure utility. The infrastructure of the heavens is being built now, preparing the way for humanity to become a multi-planetary species in the very near future. The logistics of building over water are a masterpiece of planning, requiring a fleet of specialized vessels and a team of expert maritime engineers. Progress shouldn't leave the past behind. It should support and enhance it, bringing the benefits of the modern world to the traditional ways of life. Height is not just for the view. It's to allow the giants of global trade to pass freely, ensuring that our bridges never block the flow of commerce. The real power of our infrastructure is the connection it creates, not just between cities, but between people, ideas, and cultures across the entire planet. This is the city we are building, green, fast, and connected. A place where technology and nature live in a perfect, sustainable harmony for all. The true measure of a project is the human pride it inspires, the knowledge that we have done something that will last for generations to come. Our infrastructure is a part of the universe, a small but significant testament to our presence and our desire to reach beyond our current limits. We are reaching a point where our buildings will give back more than they take, cleaning the air and the water for the cities they inhabit. The infrastructure of the future is integrated, with energy and transport working together to create a seamless, carbon-free system for the entire world.
Look, Mommy,
Every person we move is a life we have changed, a distance we have shortened, and a new opportunity we have created through our hard work. The dawn of a new age of engineering is here, and it is more beautiful and ambitious than anything we have ever seen before in history. Our infrastructure is our safety net, a system that responds in seconds to protect us and ensure that help is always just a moment away. We are moving toward the light, a future of unlimited potential and incredible progress that we are building with our own hands every single day. The smallest details are what make the largest projects possible, a commitment to quality that ensures our structures will last for many centuries to come. There is a simplicity in the grandest designs, a clarity of purpose that makes even the most complex engineering feat feel natural and right for us. The city of the future is a living, breathing organism, a masterpiece of planning and technology that serves the needs of every single person within it. Through the night, the progress continues, a steady and unstoppable movement toward a better, more connected, and more sustainable future for every one of us. These mega projects are more than just infrastructure. They are the legacy of generations, a bridge between our history and the dreams of our children. As we look to the horizon, we must ask, what is the true cost of this ambition? And how do we balance progress with our planet's survival? The goal is a world where every city, every home, and every person is connected to a source of clean, limitless power for a new age. China has proven that the word impossible is merely a challenge, a starting point for a conversation about what humans can truly achieve together. Growth must be resilient, capable of bending without breaking. A lesson we are learning from every mile of track and every ton of steel used. Our reach is global, but our responsibility is local, ensuring that every project respects the land and the people it was built to serve. We have seen the future in steel and silicon, a world redefined by our own hands and our own unshakable belief in the power of progress. The journey of discovery is never-ending, and the next great challenge is already waiting for us just beyond the edge of our current horizon. Will our ambition find its limits, or are we just beginning to scratch the surface of what human creativity can reach for in the stars? Join us as we continue to decode the future. I am Syntech, and this has been a journey into the heart of human ingenuity and ambition. Thank you for watching. Please share your thoughts on the future of our world in the comments below. Goodbye, until our next great investigation together.